What's up, guys? This is Cody from Team Breakthrough. I made a tier list just for the simple fact that I OCD about the tier decks, and I want to see, the best decks in the format, and I want to see anything like that. I don't want to see any hate mail because I didn't put your deck, or if I forgot something, say it in a, general manner. Other than that, though, this is going to be tier 1, 2, and 3. It's no .5, no 0, no anything like that. I put the Clash Rebellion stuff in tier 2, the archetypes that I feel like are going to be good. But other than that, let's get on with the list. Number 1 is Clee, with Wavering Eyes is Unreal. It's a really strong deck this format. With Scout to 2 and Sacrifice to 1, that just gives you more room to just play more Wavering Eyes. Being able to out Towers is a bitch. Towers isn't affected by monster or ranks lower than it. So it's going to be really hard to out Towers. Yeah, that's why it's the number 1 spot. It can play Lose a Turn. It can play anything like that. Skill Drain. Number 2 is Burning Abyss. Burning Abyss has a hard time outing Towers. They can't main enough Fiend Griefings, because if you main more than 2, it's probably a lose-lose situation for you. But with that being said, it did win Nationals. It can out Towers. It's really hard. People can argue with Barbar. But in all honesty, Barbar only inflicts 900, and they pay 800 for a Scout. It can knock it down. But just recycling Barbar is going to be really hard. It can be done. I just don't feel like it's going to be. I feel like Clifford's going to run the meta. Number 3 is Necroz. Necroz is a really strong deck. It lost like 3 cards in its main deck, which is not that hard. 2 Shurits and a Jhin. Jhin was often sided. I saw multiple builds in that it was sided. Now Necroz does lose to like Floodgates, like Mistake. It does lose to like Anti-Spell Fragrance, and it hinders the deck, but it still just it can plop out a Trish, it can plop out a Brian, and Valkyrie for days. Unicorn still is going to be a problem, so that's why it's number 3. Number 4 Shaddoll. Everything is still in it other than Super Poly, but that's been gone for a while now. It's still going to be a contender. It's still going to be played. Elfstar Fusion promotes OTKs out of nowhere where you're just like, well, that happened. But yeah, and the 5th tier 1 deck is Ritual Beast. The reason why it's so low is because it takes forever to play. When it goes off, and it goes off strong. But the chances of it going off without opening something broken is going to be really hard. Hawk and Elder is the most broken hand you can think of, with like a Steeds or like an Ambush or something. But other than that, I mean, the deck is there. It plays Floodgates, so that's the reason why it's really competitive. Tier 2, number 1 tier 2 deck is going to be Tillers. Hasn't lost anything other than like 2 Soul Charge, but 2 Soul Charge, that's like, it's been gone a while too. The deck is really competitive. It plays Oasis of Dragon Souls. It plays Call of the Haunted. It plays the 1 Soul Charge. It's got 3 Altair, 2 Vega, 3 Deneb. If you play Una, you play Una. And if you play Honest, it's got 2 Honest. It plays really. The Trap is still there. You can play Finish Chain. It's still got Trivere. It's still got Delta Rose. It's got Constellar Knight Diamond, which is really broken. Number 2 tier 2 deck is Heroes with Blazeman come out, being able to play Poly. I don't see Blazeman getting to play that much. It's basically going to be a masked hero build. Darklaw still not fair. Darklaw can lock you out if you're playing it as an opponent. Darklaw can lock you out if you have a Flip Vanities, which is unreal. And then you got Zephyr. Zephyr just takes the best aspects of every deck and makes it one. I don't know if Zephyr's going to be any good. I've seen it. The card, when it goes off, but when it don't, it don't. Then you have Clownblade. Clownblade's run OCG, but I just don't see it outing Towers right now. It's just really hard for it to out Towers. Especially with Lose a Turn. It's a rank 4 spam deck, so it's going to be really hard. I just don't feel like it's going to out Towers. But who knows, it could. Then you got Cosmos. Cosmos is going to be a really good deck. With Farm Girl and all its other shit. Just being able to plot monsters on the field, just spam the field. So I'm feeling like that deck's going to be really well. And then you got Mermails. Mermails is always going to be there as long as they keep giving shit back. Dragoons the 2 is unreal. I'm kind of happy to see the deck. I want to play the deck, but at the same token, I don't. Just because it has a hard time outing towers as well. You have to like make a Star Eater or something to out towers, and even then it's really hard. And then tier 3, you got Plant Synchro with Trish back. You got 3 Lone Fire, 3 Glow Up Bulb, 3 Tengu, 3 Spore, 3 Dandy. It can make Star Eater, can out towers, but it's gonna be it's still one of them. You have to waste resources to out the big card of the format. And then you got Yang Zings. Yang Zings can make any kind of synchro. It can main deck skill drain. The deck is really good. I'm hoping to see somebody talk with it. That's a personal deck that I actually like. I like the artwork on it. Sylvans, Double Felgrand is really good. The deck still can't out towers. It's just fun and competitive. If you play anything other than towers, the Towers Turbo, you're probably gonna win because you keep overwhelming boards. Like Burning Abyss has a hard time making boards to be able to out your Sylvans, even your Felgrands or anything like that. Lone Fire is at 3 guys, and you got 3 Miracle Fertilizer, which Plant Synchro will abuse the fuck out of that. Then you got Fire Fist, just being able to plop monsters out, just field control. See here, it can out towers with Tensen and Tenkin and Tensu and stuff like that. It's just gonna be really hard for it. At the same token, you know, they used to have an even better matchup. They were in tier 2 last format in my book because they outed the Genlock. That was the deck to beat. But they fell down because towers is going to be such a problem in this format. Then you got Thunder Family. Thunder Family is going to be a deck that I always love, and I'm always going to consider it, even in top 3 tiers, because it's got 2 on it. It can out towers. It's got, with Violent Prism, damage that makes things stronger. Being able to make a level 8 synchro and just attack with a, let's just say you make a level 8 with like Crimson Blade or something, and you equip the Volon with it, attack, he's at 38, it loses 500, it's 33, bang, you out towers right there, and you can search the Volon Prism. It's going to be really good. I'm believing it's going to be, with it main decking, like, you can main deck Mistake, Macros Cosmos, Fiendish Chains. It's got enough room where you can play double D Prison and double Mirror Force. Like, the deck can protect itself, and you got its own salvage, and you can even play Soul Charges of that just to make it damn, just to try to out towers. You can go Soul Charge for Ma, Sit, whatever, and you go Synchro, make whatever, and then the next turn you attack, and you out the towers. It's going to be really good. And it's got Honest, so even if you attack with a little hunter, drop Honest, bang, you out towers. Then you got Yusenjus. Yusenjus are going to be competitive because they're a ranked form spam deck. Just, it's an anti-meta thing. That being said, this is the tier list. If I go to Buford August 30th, I will be playing Thunder Family for the simple fact that I feel like I can drop the deck. I feel like I can pilot it enough to even get a top. But this is a video. If I know like I said earlier, I didn't include Infernoids. But other than that, though, it's a really competitive deck. But yeah, that's the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, that's the video. Thanks, guys. Look for us in the future.